Hi Jessica, welcome.
Thank you.
You are a serial entrepreneur and you started the brand Luxtra. So can you tell us about that journey, how you started Luxtra and where is it now?
The whole reason I started working on Luxtra was because I really care about animal welfare, and I think we could do more in the world to live cruelty-free lifestyles. Yeah, so I want to create a brand that has beautiful products and that takes animals out of the equation.
And you call it conscious luxury.
Conscious because we really care and we put a lot of time and effort into checking all the things we do are kinder to people, planet and animals. So it's not just animal welfare that I care about doing business in the right way. And conscious luxury, yeah, I think it's creating beautiful products, really, fine craftsmanship. Our products are made in Italy, but doing it, I think, in a way that really you care about all the externalities as well, rather than just focusing on the bottom line.
And you're also a part of B Corp.
Yes.
And I think it's been how many years?
We were certified in 2020, so we've just, Chloe, one of my team members, she's doing our recertification as we speak. It forces you to, just because it's in our heads, we have to put it down as a policy, or we have to show how we're measuring things.
And is that something you benefit from also, being a part of B Corp, aside from obviously being a conscious business, but how about the side that is creating that community and the profit?
I think so. I think, I always like to think that we're walking the walk and talking the talk in terms of, doing business as ethically and as kindly as possible. And I feel like because there's so much hype or greenwashing in the industry amongst all kinds of brands, it's a way of proving to the consumer, look, we are doing like a lot of things, you can trust us.
Also, then how do you balance out that profit side to the conscious side?
I think it's a mentality. It's a mentality. Like, I think the world is moving in a way that profit used to be this pedestal and everything else used to be this pedestal.
Yeah.
Whereas now they're sort of hopefully more even.
Hopefully.
Or like getting more even. So it's making sure that people understand long-term value as well, rather than immediate quarterly results or something.
Yeah. And then how do you maybe engage with the brand community and educate them? Because obviously you're not a traditional brand, you're doing things differently, and that also needs a bit of explaining, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot and like write a lot and put a lot of things out there, and I think that just makes us more interesting as well. It's gives us something to talk about rather than like, oh, here's another bag, here's another bag. It makes people want to engage with us more.
So what role do you see sustainable fashion playing in the future, or conscious fashion?
I think it's the way of the future. I can only see that, I can't see us going backwards, if you like. Like, we've talked about all of these issues, whether it's like very poor working conditions or very poor wages, especially with COVID. People weren't being paid because brands pulled orders. Like, all of these issues are sort of getting more and more out into the open, and I don't think you can hide. We're not going to go back, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. As we see more and more investment in these things, the prices come down as well, which is a huge part of the conversation. And they're being normalized with the consumer as well. The more it comes onto people's radars, the more these issues are talked about, things are only going to improve.
And my last question would be about you as a female founder of a brand. Obviously that also comes with its difficulties as well. And how was that journey, and do you have any kind of advice to the ones that do want to make an impact and that do want to kind of maybe start their own brand, or people out there that want to do the same?
I do a lot and spend a lot of time networking now, because you never know who and what conversation will trigger interesting. I always come away with new ideas, no matter who I speak to. And some people seem a little bit untouchable, but sometimes there's a way to get to speak to them. There's a lot of rejection as well, though, which is hard. Yeah, I think I'm lucky because I really care about what we do, and like, we have beautiful products, and like, you get the prototype back from Italy and you're like, oh, it's gorgeous. And then you're like, okay, I can't wait to put this out there, and it's plastic free, and so that it's easy to get excited and get back every day.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jessica. This was a lovely conversation.
Thanks for having me.
Hopefully people learned a little bit about this.
Yeah.
And Thank you.
Thanks.